News Report. So, today we are venturing out into the big wide world of fashion. And yes, this report is venturing way beyond our normal news story. A trend that has taken the world by storm. The headline that is modest fashion.
And here with us today is one of the biggest names in modest fashion. An inspiring woman who has recently been to London Modest Fashion Week. A woman who has created masterpieces from Dubai to London, Fashion School to Fashion Week. It's the one and only Saleha Bagas. Well, welcome to you, Saleha. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you for having me and thank you for the kind words.
Well, Saleha, a success story like yours is one we rarely come across. You have now become a renowned name when it comes to the fashion industry. I am well and truly intrigued. How did your business first start out?
I get this question all the time. So I obviously, as you probably all know, I studied fashion design at university. After graduating, I went on to making things at home because I was looking after my mother because she was ill. So I decided to stay at home, look after her, and started making things from spare fabrics I had from uni projects. And then started selling locally. You know how the word goes around really fast. So then I started selling locally and then went on to social media and then launched my own website.
Well, Saleha, from what we've heard so far, you've become an established name in the fashion industry. Now, we hear that you have recently attended London Modest Fashion Week. How was that experience?
London Modest Fashion Week was actually really cool. It was full of people, fashionable women, modest women. It was like a massive modest family, and it was like under one roof, so like a big community all come together, joined for the same thing and the same interests. So it was actually really fantastic, yeah.
Well, that sounds really interesting, Saleha. Now, how do you come up with new designs every season?
So we all, obviously as a designer, have to keep on top of all the latest trends and things that are on the high street, things that are on the catwalks, what designers are bringing out each season. With me, my inspiration majority of the time comes from travelling, so I travel a lot. So it's the cultures of the different countries that interest me, and that's what I bring into my collection each season. And obviously with the modest also entwined into that. So then if I see something that I like, I then make it into my version, a modest version.
Mm-hmm. And modest fashion is now charging its way on the high street. How do you think this will help modest fashion move forward?
Well, it is moving forward. A lot of the high street brands are now recognising modest fashion. H&M have got now Conscious brand. Debenhams have now teamed up with ARB. Have you all heard of ARB? Yeah. DKNY have got their Abaya collection. So it is kind of getting out there a lot more because it's now so cool. Who doesn't want to be involved in modest fashion?
Well, Saleha, apart from fashion, do you think that other women could buy into the idea of the modest
Yes,
fashion?
definitely. With us, with our brand, we don't just, you can come from any kind of background, culture, and it's it's for people who want to absorb that modest lifestyle into their lives. Not just for people who have religion in some sort, but you can come from any sort of background, any culture, and still be modest if they want that kind of lifestyle and want to dress modestly. And it's not just for people like I'm Muslim, so it's not just for Muslims, it's for anyone. And I'd like to invite anyone as well. That's what my brand does, to invite all kinds of women. It's a diversity of women to dress in a modest way.
Okay. Well, Saleha, thank you ever so much for your valuable time. But we can't let you go without a small challenge. So, are you up for it?
Yes, definitely. Why not?
The task is really quite simple. So here are some garments from the high street, and your job is to piece them together.
So Saleha, can you talk us through this brilliant piece?
So basically I was given this fabric, which I have cut out 3 yards from this fabric.
Right.
I've pinned it into a sleeveless slip underneath here. with a little pleat, front box pleat at the front here. Attempted a box pleat. Then I've got the fabric with a stripy fabric and made it knotty to try and pull in the waist. And I've created like this knot effect to add a bit of glad to the belt. To match the stripe, I've done, obviously we'd wear it as a headscarf or you can wear it as a neck scarf. And then because it's sleeveless, I've put this long kimono over it to go with the green.
Okay, quite brilliant.
Are we taking a sneak peek at a new season?
You could call it that. It's pinned up together, it's got no stitches in. It'd be quite prick you, but you could try if you was to wear it.
A brilliant piece from Saleha here. Saleha, once again, thank you for the time
Thank
that
you,
you've
bye.
taken to such a brilliant report. We've brought you renowned Saleha Bagas and London Modest Fashion Week.
I'm Zainab.
And I'm Nurulain, and we've been reporting for BBC School News Report.